Hi there! Now this is giveaway number 3 of 5 in my mini-series in celebrating having 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much for all your support. It's quite amazing and fantastic, and I just wanted to give back a little, and what's better than doing a giveaway? And first off, you can enter the giveaway by submitting a form, the link to the form is in the video description on YouTube. It's also on happyfolding.com, or you can use this short URL just in case. The deadline is April 19th, 2014. And essentially, as long as you can submit responses with that form, you can enter. Because, there's different time zones in the world. Depending on where you live in the world, I might close the giveaway on the 15th and not the 14th, just because I want to be on the safe side so that there's no confusion. What better giveaway than to do a paper giveaway? So I've decided for my third giveaway to give away 5 different, actually exactly same paper packs that I put together, except you can kind of customize it a little with respect to colors, and for the larger sheets, whether I cut them down or not. So let's look at what kind of papers I've got in that pack. So the first one is very standard kami origami paper. Cheap, very accessible, and I just wanted to include it for comparison, and this one is brown and white. The second one is glassine. It's a very different folding quality, and it's black, so it's kind of unusual. I wanted to include unusual paper in some ways, and it's very light and thin, and it's very crisp, so it'll be interesting to fold with. Both of the sheets of kami and glassine have a side length of 15 centimeters or 6 inches and are square. And the next 2 sheets have a side length of 19.5 centimeters or about 7 5/8 of an inch. So the first one is this bubble texture paper, kind of pearlescent green on one side and dark green on the other side. And I bought this in September 2007. I've used a couple of sheets, but I have some left over, so I thought I'd share some. It's a bit heavier, this paper. Just like the next one, I also bought on the same day. This was actually at my first origami convention. And this is purple and gray. And again, it's slightly heavier. And then we're going to move on to a larger sheet of glassine in red. The side length of the square is 19.7 centimeters or 7 3/4 of an inch. And I just wanted to include a larger sheet of glassine and also something that's a bit more translucent than the black glassine, because glassine is usually quite translucent, but the black not so much. Now we're going to go on to even larger sheets, 24 centimeter squares or 9.5 inch. The first one is this beautiful, again, bubble texture paper. One side has a black base, and the raised bubbles are golden, and the reverse is again gray. And then come 2 foil-backed paper sheets. The first one is just a plain foil-backed paper, black on one side and gold on the other. And the second one has a blue foil that has kind of this linen texture, I'd call it, and on the other side it's light blue. I will note that a lot of these sheets are very expensive, and in particular these 2 sheets are really on the higher price range, uh, but um, but I think they're absolutely beautiful. And you know, this is these sheets are actually imported from Japan. I bought them at an Italian convention where they they have lots of awesome paper. Now the last 24 centimeter or 9.5 inch sheet is Stardream, which I also bought in Italy, and I decided to go with this pearlescent pink. It's really beautiful paper. There's actually a paper review series by Ilan Garibi and Gadi Vishne, and they also reviewed Stardream, so you might want to read about that. Now we're going to move on to this tissue foil by Nicolas Thierry from origamishop.com. This is a 30 centimeter square, and I'll have to fold it down so that I can include it in the envelope that I'm sending out. So I'll add one horizontal crease. So it's just creased once, but it will be creased. But I figured that it'd be nice to include a larger sheet. 30 centimeters is about 11.75 of an inch. Now finally, there will be two more papers that I'm including where you actually can specify what exactly you want. First, there's elephant hide. Elephant hide is fantastic paper. It's nothing to do with elephant, it's just very strong paper, and it kind of has this marble effect on it, and I suppose that's why the supplier calls it elephant hide. Just, you know, just not that you think there's anything strange with the paper regarding elephants and whatnot. Now, there used to be a large array of colors that you could buy of elephant hide, but now it's just a couple of shades that you can usually buy, unless you buy like in extreme bulk, and by that I mean like really extreme. You even if you shared it with many people, you couldn't fold it in a lifetime. However, there are sometimes people that sell their old supplies of these colors, and I bought some quite, I have to admit, expensively on eBay a while ago, and I wanted to share a couple of sheets of these very rare colors. And I decided to select 6 different colors, and you can pick one of them, and these are like the more colorful options. I also have some not so colorful ones that aren't in production anymore, but I thought the colorful ones are probably the most interesting ones. So the first one is a dark blue, followed by a bit lighter blue. Then there's a nice rich green. There's this much lighter green. Then I've got a red, or maybe an orangey red, and a dark, like Bordeaux kind of red. And depending on, like these sheets are, let me see, they're 23.25 centimeters by 33.15 centimeters. That's about 9.1/8 of an inch by 13 inches. And you can either receive one completely uncut sheet, or I can cut it down, and in the form I kind of specify how I cut it down. And you can specify the color you'd like, and you can specify whether you want it cut down or not. And then finally we've got Deluxe Washi, also paper I bought from origami.com, and there's 3 different colors I have. There's black and gold, there's red and gold, and there's brown and gold. So the reverse is always gold, and all of them have the same kind of crumpled texture. It's beautiful paper, again very high quality and on the high end of the price range. And these are 35 centimeter squares. which is about 13 3/4 of an inch. And again, I need to fold this sheet so that I can mail it. So I'd have to fold it once vertically and once horizontally, or you can specify that you'd like to have the sheet cut down to smaller squares, and again the details are in the form. So that kind of concludes this pack. I don't really want to value it because it might be a bit of a shocker how much just a couple of sheets can cost, because except for maybe the glassine and except for the smaller sheets, I'd say, like everything below the 24 centimeters, the rest is really very high quality and very specialized paper. I wanted to share something special with you. So yes, I hope you appreciate kind of me putting together this kind of set, and also you being able to kind of customize it at least a little bit. So again, to enter, just submit the form and specify your preferences, and I'll select 5 winners randomly, and with that I'm just going to wish you best of luck, and see you around. Bye bye.